Hello everyone, my name is Izzy, and this is my league starter build for Path of Exiles patch 3.22, called Blade Vortex Occultist. As in the last league, this build will try to incorporate as much magic find as possible. The difference is that this time we will not complete the Atlas as a magic find build, but we'll move into magic find later, after we have completed the Atlas and got some divine orbs to work with. I did test this build in the last couple of weeks on stream at twitch.tv/zzgames, so feel free to come by, check out the VODs, and throw me a follow. Blade Vortex has some early issues with AoE clear, but the boss damage is very good. I fully leveled this new character as called Blade Vortex. As you can see in the clips here, I am in Act 3 on the way to kill Piety, and I can say that while it is not the fastest leveling build, it still performs well enough that I will level my character in the league also with Blade Vortex. This way, I will not need to do any respecs or hassle with multiple gem setups while leveling, and this should save some time, right? I have saved my leveling POBs, so a guide for this will be coming in the next couple of days. Alright, this is the POB where you can see what your build should look like after you have finished the campaign when entering maps. This tree is for an LA overload called Blade Vortex character. I have not invested any points into crit yet and will not until I complete my Uber lab, so probably after level 85. Until then, I will just take the life nodes and will respect them later. As you can see, the passive tree is pretty simple. We take cold damage, LA damage, AoE nodes, life, and aura nodes. For skills, we have Blade Vortex linked to Unleash, Inspiration, Hypothermia, and if you find the 5 link, you can use Controlled Destruction. For mobility, we have Flame Dash. For utility, we have Stone Golem and Frost Bomb. To proc the Occultist explosions, we have Frostbite on Blasphemy, and our other auras are Hatred, Herald of Ice, and Herald of Purity. We also use Vortex to apply more chills and have a higher chance to freeze. On the item side, the only mandatory one is Hrim Sorrow. This is what converts our Blade Vortex from physical to cold damage. All my other gear is just stuff I found while leveling, so nothing interesting. We are aiming to cap our resistances, have high movement speed on boots, some life on gear, and some damage on weapons. So +1 physical spells, spell damage, added cold damage, all works. Now, let's talk about some upgrades you can get while completing your Atlas and leveling to 90+. Getting a 6-link Sacrificial Garb gives you a lot of damage. Make sure you are using a Val Blade Vortex for that +1 to Val skill gems from the implicit. A Mark of Submission ring with a Frostbite in it will let you drop the Blasphemy aura and add a Herald of Ash for more damage and clear. A Frostbite on hit Delve ring works too and can be a better option a lot of the times. A Blade Vortex Enchant Helm is an excellent quality of life option, or you can just simply use a Devoto's Devotion. It has dexterity, chaos res, and movement speed, which is stat we lack a lot. For amulets, you can get one with plus physical skill gems, crit multi life, dexterity, or if you don't need any of these stats, you can just go for a quantity amulet or a Bisco's collar. Anointing Charisma and using a level 3 Enlighten will let us add Zealotry for even more damage. Another mana reservation option is to craft your helmet with Essence of Loathing, like this one here. To be a bit faster, on boots you can get Onslaught on Kill together with Life Dexterity. For belt, a Cold Doriani's Invitation is a good choice. It has cold leech, cold damage, and some resistances, or you can just start using Viscose Leash. For gloves, there are not many options, so we go for a corruption that can help. As you can see, I have a plus crit, spell crit one here. On the weapons part, we have a few options. We can go for double rare ones, the cheaper option, with +1 physical, spell crit, spell damage on them, like these two I have here. We can also go for double void batteries, but they are a bit more expensive, especially on League Start, so I did not choose them. Another option, and the one I go with, is the bow quiver one, where you craft yourself with vow essences a bow like this for plus spell damage, +1 socketed gems, +2 socketed support gems, and use an Asphyxia's Vrat quiver for more damage and hex transfer for better clear. For flasks, as you can see, I am using Quicksilver, Diamond, Quartz, and Life Flask together with a Taste of Hate. For the passive skill tree, this is how my tree now looks like at level 94. As you can see, I have respected the tree and put points into spell crit. For jewels, I am using a corrupted blood one, a militant fate one of the High Templar Dominus for more damage per power charge keystone. On the right side here, I have added an inspired learning. It does help a bit while mapping. You can usually have up to like 6 headhunter stacks. For gems, I have moved Blade Vortex into the bow and it's now linked to Hypothermia, Unleash, increased crit damage, power charge on crit support, and Empower. Since we have another 6 link we can take advantage of, we moved all our auras there and linked them to Enlighten. Flame Dash is still our mobility skill and we use Vortex to proc Arcane Surge. For a bit of defense, we use Cast While Damage Taken, Immortal Call, and Cast on Death, Portal. Gem Compo is our friend because we are a bit squishy and tend to die. Since we need just a bit of mana regen, I've also added a level 5 Clarity. This makes the build feel a lot more smooth. So this is roughly how I hope my character will look like in the red maps. I'll start from nothing in white maps and will slowly improve the character. The price of this setup in the first couple of days should be still under 10 divines, and it will only go down from there. So by day 3 I will hope to be able to achieve this and start farming more to get into the Magic Fight variant of the build. I'm hoping to be able to farm 20-60% Delirium maps with the Magic Fight setup by the end of week 1. In the end of this video, I will be doing a quick tier 16 20% Delirious map showcase for you guys, so you can see how it performs. That being said, thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for being here. It does mean a lot. Keep walking, exiles. The next map awaits you.